You made a charge at the debate the other night in which you suggested that, in your words, millions of acres of eminent domain would be used to build a new international highway from Canada through the United States down to Mexico, suggesting that maybe there was a plan to create some sort of North American Union similar to the European Union, which is now being denied, obviously, by a lot of folks in Washington, including a spokesman for the Federal Highway Administration, saying on Thursday, saying there is no such superhighway like the one he's talking about. It doesn't exist in plans or anywhere else. On the basis of what are you making that suggestion that there's plans underway someplace to build this kind of super international highway?
Well, look up the website Security for Prosperity and Peace, which is a government project, and they talk about the highway. Texas passed unanimously in both House and Senate a resolution to put it on hold. We have a bill in the Congress to stop all the funding for this particular highway, and I think we have over 50 co-sponsors of it. To be in denial of this, that this is not planned. They're not going to admit it. It's subtle. They say we're just proving highways. But how come they had a meeting in April of 2005 with the President of Mexico, United States, and Canada, and they talk about these things? So to be in denial is one thing. I mean, they do believe in globalism, much more so than most Americans. I don't think there's any doubt about the plans. It's not going to happen tomorrow or the next day, but in time, this is likely to happen unless we have a shift in foreign policy.
I want to talk a little bit of politics in the brief time that we have left. The latest Des Moines Register poll in Iowa that's just out today, Congressman, has you at 7%, the same number as John McCain. Huckabee's at 29, ahead of Romney 24, Giuliani 13. As far as fundraising is concerned, though, and this is significant, in the last quarter that ended, you had raised $5 million, but there's some suggestion in this final quarter of 2007 you could raise more money than any of the other Republican presidential candidates, given the enormous amount you've raised online. Is that your assessment right now? Because there's some suggestion you've already raised in this quarter, what, $8-9 million?
No, that's not exactly right, because yesterday it went over 10.5 or 10.4 million. Our goal was to raise 12 by the end of the quarter. And there's going to be another super day sponsored by our supporters spontaneously, like they did on 11/5 when they raised 4.3, and they say this one's going to be bigger, and that's December 16th. So something big is going on. The people are really annoyed with conventional politics, and we're spending this money. We're spending it in Iowa. So I think those polls are going to continue to shift. Our numbers are going up, and people are just starting to think about how they're going to vote in these primaries. So who knows exactly what will happen, but we're pretty optimistic about the position we hold when we're going to be financed for February 5th as well.
Well, a quick point on that. So just to be precise, as of now, how much have you raised in this fourth and final quarter of 2007, and how much do you expect to raise by the time the quarter at the end of this year is already done with?
Well, I think it's 10.4. It's very close to that. I know it's over 10. Our goal was 12, and we have almost a month left, and we have a big day set. So we're going to be way over our goal of 12 million. And they can watch our website, and we run the tab minute by minute. Everybody knows exactly what we're doing. And I mean, at this rate, it could be, you know, maybe 14 or 15 million dollars. It just is astounding. It astounds us. But it really tells me that although I had a great deal of concerns about the country, the American people were equally concerned, and they're willing to put their money with a candidate who's willing to state these positions, all these concerns, whether it's the foreign policy and coming home or the irresponsible spending here, the terrible policy we have with monetary policy, the protection of our dollar, and the income tax system that is so unliked, and I want to not just revamp it, I want to get rid of it and not replace it with anything. People are ready for some changes.
Congressman Ron Paul, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you.
It's getting nasty out there between Republican presidential candidates Rudy Giuliani and Mitt Romney. Who has the most to gain from this fight? Our political panel standing by to weigh in on that and more. Also, when we come back, we're going to go live.